Dude, what's up? Check that bad boy out. Got that KMC logo on it. Hey, so we're going to talk about Texplex today. And we're going to talk with Ronnie Anderson, Myles Cheek. Both of them had like mixed races over there, but dude, it looked like a freaking rodeo. There's so much gnarly things happening. We're going to try to do that. Like Instagram came out with some new, I don't know what it is, but okay, Ronnie joined. All right, so we're going to try to see what's going on, man. Hey, Terry. So let's see if, okay, view request. All right, here. Let's see if it pops up. Instagram came out with some new thing where you can have like 3 or 4 people on here.
What's
Myles, what's
up?
happening, bud?
How you doing, George?
Good, bro. How are you?
Just recovering from the last 2 rounds.
Let's see. I'm going to try to figure out this Instagram thing before we get like too far in here. X Travel just joined. Hunter Miller just joined. Dude, Hunter Miller, you should comment in for sure. Robert Stout, you should definitely comment in too. All those boys were out there getting rowdy with you. So we're going to wait for Ronnie to jump on too, but let's see here. I think I can actually add him in. Hold on. Oh, right here. Hold on right a sec, Myles.
You got it.
All right, I think it's asking Ronnie to come on right now. I don't know how this shit works, dude. Instagram like updated all their ish. Oh
There
yeah,
What's
it
going on,
worked.
boys?
Hey.
Dude, it totally worked. James, you got to check this shit out, dude.
I'm coming. I'm on my way.
Yo, your boy right here, James with IMG, is over showboating his car.
What up, boys?
What's going
What's
on,
going
James?
on?
Hey, is that the party animals from Texplex or what?
Dude, and the Hunter Miller, the Robert Stout, the bunch of people jumping on. Hey, how rodeo was that freaking race, dude? Hey, let's just go like, well, since we're going to answer questions and we don't talk over each other, if I ask a question, Myles, you go first because you're on the left, and then Ronnie, you go second.
You got
Dude, it looked like it was freaking rodeo out there.
Yeah, Texas. They're a little different out there. They play rough, so it was
They a little
bit of a
different in
game
Texas?
changer. Yeah, it was a bit of a game changer for us, but it just brings you back to the roots of racing, I guess. Back racing moto back in the day, elbows up. So it's fun. I love it.
Yeah, is that James from Metal Militia? Yeah, absolutely. James from Metal Militia. Dude, he was throwing one-handers. Dude, he was getting all freaking Metal Militia out at Lake Elsinore on the 110 the other day. Yeah, it looked like it was so gnarly, man. All I saw was obviously the pictures and things like that you guys posted. So maybe you could tell us what you thought about it, Ronnie, because you guys both raced both classes, right?
Yeah, for sure. It was gnarly. I mean, it definitely felt like closer to almost pro light racing in a truck more than like a Razor or UTV with open wheels. So everyone was getting rowdy, banging doors, and there was no room for error, and they were going to take advantage of you, and you were going to take advantage of them. So it was definitely elbows out racing, and it was fun. It was fun to get a little rough and rowdy with those boys.
I know. I kind of feel like it would like I don't know if I want to say side by side racing is missing that, but it's like it did look like a freaking motocross, dude.
Yeah, it gets the fans excited for sure. Like that's what they want to see. They want to see us bumping and stuff. So it's just like what I was saying earlier. Like it just brings you back.
Dude, that's rad. We got a bunch of comments coming in. Daniel Schenkelberg said, "Yeah, the old guys in the back. Yeah, for sure. Texas in the house. Hi, Myles from Michelle Cheek. Hey,
Hey, Mom.
and then Andrew said, Ronnie and Myles are the fastest dudes out there. Yeah, where's the cowboy hats, boys?
I have it in my room, actually. I can go get it here in a little bit.
I just throw mine on too. It's in my closet.
Did you guys get like real official cowboy hats?
Yeah, I actually got custom fitted from an old girl named Stanley.
No way!
Uh-huh. Yeah, custom fitted and everything down there. So,
Dude, that's official.
yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Texas is definitely rad. Just the people are so genuine, and yeah, they fitted us up nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's super fast paced, and that's one thing that I was curious. Obviously, Ronnie, I got to see you doing some Terracross moves, man. But Myles, is that different for you? Have you ever done Terracross or any of that stuff?
Nothing like Terracross, but it's almost like running like works almost like a little bit more on the moto style track because I feel like Lucas is more go-karty.
Yeah.
Wide track, wide corner, you just kind of set it up, apex everything. So
There's so much like busyness on the track, right? Like you can make way more mistakes. You got to be more careful with your lines, like pay more attention. Because like you said, Lucas is just go-karty.
Yeah, and like they don't grade the track at all here. So by Moto 2, that track's pretty rough. So from your lines from qualifying early in the morning to all the way at the end of the day, it's completely different. So constantly through the race, you're switching up your lines and stuff, and it's something I was missing in racing for sure. So it's a ton of fun.
Dude, everybody keeps asking for you guys to throw the cowboy hats.
I'll grab mine.
I'll go get mine real quick.
That's hilarious, dude. Dude, imagine if you went to Texas and you got an official cowboy hat made by an old woman named Stanley. Like, that's so official.
It
dude.
sounds pretty official. What?
How much was that thing?
Check it out.
They range in price. I got 2 of them here.
Oh,
They
that
range
thing
in
fits
price.
nice.
RJ's was I forget how much RJ's was. Mine was around 80. Mine was on the cheaper side for sure. But I don't know. Myles has had his for a while, right?
Yeah, for my sister's wedding, she wanted all the groomsmen to be wearing cowboy hats, so I ended up just getting one there. I'm not even sure how much it cost. It was probably from Boot Barn or something, though.
Yeah.
Dude, your dad said hillbilly boys. Dude, I'm feeling those things, man. You guys are down home Texas boys. So you guys going to take those things to the races each time?
Yep, I am for sure.
Yeah, I forgot mine for round 1, so I have to bring it out for round 3.
I think you guys got to wear those more often because the comments are off the chain right now. That's pretty badass, though, that you guys were so into
My
it.
hat on backwards? I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked kind of big. Like
You need like the
bill
narrow
looked
part
big.
in the front.
This one's a little beat up on the
Looks
plane
pretty
ride back.
streamlined. Yeah.
Is that one built for speed or for comfort?
This one's built for comfort.
Miles looks like his built for speed.
Definitely.
Yeah, this thing fits good. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, yours got like a wing on the side. Like yours tilts up.
Oh yeah, all my sister's rodeo friends. One of them, Russell, he's pretty good at shaping them. He got a little steamer out, got the thing all dialed in for me.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Abel said it's backwards. Does that mean Ronnie's is backwards?
So am I
Yeah.
backwards again? Or
Yeah, no, I think it's Ronnie.
Hey, since you guys are on the topic of wings, let's hear about it, Ron.
oh, wings?
Yeah.
Definitely a game changer.
Saw the prototype, man.
Definitely a game changer. I had a slight blowout in the first round, so I couldn't quite run it in round 2, but it'll be back. Don't worry.
You just got to
Extra
have to put it on
downforce down the straightaways and in the corners, dude. Game changer in the RS1.
Yeah.
with no wood screws anymore.
No, yeah, the wood screws fell right out of it.
Yeah. Ken is asking if you guys threw elbows on the track.
Yeah, we had a good battle for about a half a lap until I blew the tires off.
Yeah,
But,
me and Myles did have a pretty good battle going on in the turbo. In the turbo race, we had a good battle going.
Yeah, we got out to a 1-2 start right out of the gate. Then I think we swapped the lead twice in under a half a lap. Then kind of blew it on a corner.
Were you having fun, though?
That was probably the most fun I had on the track all weekend.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
was
say.
fun. We were inside out in each other, and it was fun
Oh,
for
yeah.
the first like 6-7 corners on the track.
How was that track for you, Miles? Because I know you've never been there. Ronnie, you raced there last year a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I raced there last year one time, but the track was honestly completely different. So they've been changing it up. They even changed it up between round 1 and 2, actually, which is pretty cool. So they're doing a lot of track changes and stuff. So it's pretty rad.
What do you think, Miles? Because that was your first time, wasn't it?
It kind of fits my style, I want to say. Like all the little moto berms and stuff. It's fun. You can carry a lot of speed on there. So
I feel like there's like that track requires a serious amount of what do you want to call it? Like keeping your momentum. Like if you lose a little bit of speed, then you're toast for like 2 or 3 corners.
yeah, it's a big momentum track for sure, especially in the NA car. So that was like one of the little key factors that we had all weekend. Found some lines that worked all weekend. So when Ronnie's talking about the track change, they changed up like 3 or 4 corners. So it wasn't the biggest deal, but I don't know. I've been running a couple tracks on iRacing lately, and they're like 4 or 5 minute lap times. So honestly, I think that helped me out. Just adapting to a new track kind of quick, remembering all the – because there's got to be, 14 corners, 16 corners on that track. So
Yeah, I think there's 20.
Oh,
so
shit.
Yeah.
It's big.
How long is the lap?
3 minutes long?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
It's official, dude. It's like a full-on red bud motocross style
That's
track.
cool.
So do you think that you're going to get a wing too for your Razor, Miles?
That must be why I had so much bad luck. I need to throw that thing on there.
You
You
should get one
definitely
that's taller. I mean, like Ronnie's was pretty
Amazon
tall.
Honda Civic rear wing. You could get yours on Amazon
There's
Prime.
got to
Dude,
be
it'll be there
something on
tomorrow.
there.
Dude, there's no way. I don't know if you guys follow Chuck Cheek out there. You know what I'm saying? But there is no way that Myles is showing up with a Civic setup. It will be
Oh no.
super prototype.
Yeah,
You
Oh
know?
no, we'll have some cool billet parts on there or something.
carbon fiber.
Oh yeah.
That's so fit. You bought that thing on Amazon, Ronnie?
Oh yeah, right off Amazon. It even came with a little like wind tunnel diagram. Came shipped in the box, showed us exactly what it does. So,
Did you have to put it at a certain angle?
yep, yeah, it's actually adjustable. So if we go to like a little tighter track, I could put some more downforce in the back, or
Going off that table, you were a little looped out, so you adjusted it.
yep, exactly.
Braden Baker's asking when IMG is going to hit Texplex.
I don't know. We need to go.
Texplex ready right there, son. Put some small tires on
I
it.
mean,
Looks
It's a
like
little
Chucky
tall.
just commented he's on Amazon right now, going full carbon fiber on the wing.
Yeah.
See, we got one coming.
yeah. It might help out for also if there's anybody out there like recreation guys looking to hit the swing set.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty big right now, you know? You might
Oh,
need
yeah.
a wing to get through that thing smooth.
Yeah. A lot of guys need a little bit more because that lip's getting blown out.
Yeah.
Dude. Cheeks and Ronnie for president. Dude, they're already wearing their cowboy hats, dude.
Let's go.
What did we say?
All right. So let's talk a little bit of seriousness, though. So there's a couple things that I wanted to know because it looked like the start was super important. And then second, it looked like if you didn't have your momentum, like through the first, I don't know, 3 corners or so, that you were just going to get gobbled up.
Yeah, starts are key, especially in the mains, because in the first moto, it was kind of like they separated, I think it was 8 cars on the gate. So that Pro Turbo class probably had 20, 30 cars in it.
Damn,
So,
dude.
yeah.
A lot.
So, and the track's long, but you only get 6 laps. So if you get a bad start, it's not the widest track either, so it's tough to make up some time. So the starts are pretty key. That's something I need to work on, especially. I was getting like 4th, 5th place starts. Need to do a little bit better on that. But yeah, like what you're saying, like if you off your game for a little bit on the start, those guys are just gonna blow your doors off.
Did you get good starts, Ronnie?
The first round I got really good starts, and then second round I didn't get the best starts, but I was top 5 pretty much the whole time. So it was work style starts, green flag or land rush. So I felt a little bit at home with that stuff. But they're rowdy. I mean, the Pro Turbo start in the second main, it's land rush start, long ways back, some rollers in it, and it gets super, super dicey. I mean, the last start, there was people rolling. Everyone was dooring each other. Dustin Battleaxe Jones was just absolutely hitting everybody. And it was definitely
Dude, it looked
rowdy.
like a couple people just totally missed the brakes fully in that first turn.
Yeah, for sure. It's absolutely rowdy on the second start. The first one's fun. It's super short. Kind of get to the corner quick and get out of there. Not too much carnage, but the second one is rowdy for sure.
Dude, in the turbos, how fast did you get going into that first turn? Because you could hit, 60-something miles an hour, 70
Yeah,
miles
it's
an hour?
probably about
Yeah, you're moving
65.
right there.
Yeah, you're going pretty fast.
Yeah, somebody had some slow-mos up there, and it was pretty cool to see the first car go into the turn, around the tires.
Mhm.
It looked like there was barely even brakes getting tapped. It was crazy looking.
It looked like a lot of the other drivers are just using other cars to slow them down practically.
It really did. That's what I was saying, dude. It's kind of like Supercross is now. Like, you don't get out of the first couple turns, then you're toast.
Yeah,
It's
for
all
sure.
about the start now for sure.
So, which car did you like driving better out there, the RS1 or the turbos?
My RS1 is just so dialed in right now. That car is pretty fun to drive, but we just need to figure out that turbo car. But I know once we get that thing dialed in, it's going to be quick. So I like that car just because it's so fast coming out of the corners and so fast down the straightaways. Feels a little bit more like a race car, where the RS1 feels more like a go-kart, I guess.
Yeah. What about you, Ronnie? Well, you had the wing on the RS1. I mean,
I
Too much
do have the wing on the
downforce.
RS1, but I really like the turbo car. I think maybe just because like Myles was saying, I have it way more dialed in than my RS1 because I've been driving it for a few years now. So I feel a little more comfortable in that thing, and slowly figuring out the RS1, but definitely the turbo car I like a lot better.
dude, and then the homie Corbin, he get a whole shot?
Yeah, I
he's
believe
pretty
on
down
the
on
short start. Yeah.
starts.
So was he practicing those or what, dude? Like, how did he come out so hot?
He's naturally good. Like in works and everything, he's always just a whole shot king. He's naturally just good at those.
Yeah.
Dude, we got to have him teach you. He's like the Michael Lessie of razors.
Yeah, he's got it figured out.
What was the funnest part? Going down and buying cowboy hats or actually hitting the track?
I don't know. Everything about Texas is pretty fun, but that track is awesome for sure. That was my first time. Like I was saying earlier, Lucas is more go-karty style tracks. This is like motocross style track. So just running that track is so much fun. So that's gonna have me fiending to come back for sure.
Peyton said it's the cowboy hats for sure, and then Mitch Guthrie says huge fan. Dude, I loved it. Today's Instagram live is pretty hot, dude. I feel like it's going good.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Hey, so what was your favorite part about the whole trip, Ronnie?
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. So I was out there, me and Myles, we all stayed out there for that whole week in between the first 2 rounds. So the racing was good, the track's super fun, and it was fun to kind of check out Texas for that whole week. We went go-karting with everyone that was staying out there too. So it was just a whole fun week.
Dude, I missed it totally. I got to go to Texas this coming week. There's no freaking races. I got to just go there and grab a vehicle and drive it back. So you guys are lucky. Maybe I'll stop and see Stanley and get a custom hat made, though.
There you go.
Stanley. Which is Wichita Falls, I believe.
What?
Wichita Falls, I believe, is where she's based out of.
Oh, perfect.
Did you guys drive or fly out there?
We drove out there and then we flew back. My stuff's still out there.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, Ronnie got lucky. He had to drive there, drive back.
Dude. Chuck, Myles' dad says, wing ordered, downforce deluxe. Dude, I think you started a trend, Ronnie. Now everybody's going to come to the races with cowboy hats and big-ass Honda Civic.
I hope so.
Dude, are you getting the wing for the DP4 race?
I don't know if I should talk about it right now, but
Oh, keep it DL?
a long time ago, check it out, man. Like this was Rhino days, and you guys were there, but you guys were in trophy cards. So like one of these guys that was building our shocks, this guy Steve, he was like one of my first sponsors, great dude. Somehow he ended up with a Robbie Gordon wing off some car, right? And it's blue. I was told it was from an Indy car. I don't have any idea.
This thing's like really tall?
I've got it. Like it's up there. You know what I'm saying? So like worst comes to worst. Like if I need to bust this thing out, I'm game. I got one. I don't know.
I think you should.
Yeah, I don't know if you can compete with that.
I think you should
Indy
break
car
it out.
wing.
Battle of the
Put
Wings.
it on the top. Get it all the way up there.
Piece of history, man.
Oh, man. All right, so Hunter Miller says, I'll work on it while you're gone, Ron. Ron Dog, working with the Boot Barn sponsorship. Are you really trying to get that lined up, dude?
I sure hope so. That would be an excellent sponsorship.
That actually wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they make leather wallets. I mean, you can get gloves, like for working in the garden, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, some cowboy boots, hats.
I'm a huge
all of it.
Ariat fan right now.
Really?
Check them.
Dude. Well, we can't see them. You can put them up
Right.
here, though, if you want to show everybody.
I don't know if you guys can see my work boots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty
There you
snazzy.
go.
So maybe you just borrow
Yeah.
Ronnie's second cowboy hat.
Right. Ron, let me know when you get your code, dude.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
Braden says, I hear the real competition was the go-kart races. Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I think the Miller boys put it together. They invited all of us out to Dallas Karting Complex, and that's a pretty rowdy track. It's
What is it, like K1 speed?
gas carts outdoors. They have like full-on shifter carts running with you too.
Who took the W?
Well, I had a pretty fast time, but I think Josh Bergman was actually number one on the
Yeah,
whole day.
Bergman definitely put it on all of us.
Yeah.
Would they get rowdy at the go-kart track, too, or just at the side-by-side track?
Go-kart track was pretty rowdy.
Yeah, CJ was cutting through the grass and stuff. It was pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
These guys in Texas don't mess around.
No, they don't. They don't like us Californians coming to their turf. I'll tell you that.
Well, you're trying to fit in. I mean, they got to give you a little bit of credit.
Yeah, we try.
Hey, Myles, since you're the chef, dude, what was the best thing you guys ate over there?
Oh, we hit a little barbecue joint called Salt and Ash, I think. But
Salt and ash.
I think it was Salt and Ash, right?
I think so.
Yeah, but their pulled pork was top notch for sure.
Yeah,
There you
the
go.
barbecue was insane for sure.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what's Homeboy doing out there? I don't know if you guys can hear it like on the live feed, but Homeboy's like ripping a razor around
There's a-
outside.
I think it's like a car
Burning
load
laughs.
on the flatbed trailer. I
Oh,
don't
he's
know.
trying to
It
load it
sounds
up?
like someone's gonna lose a belt.
Yeah, it sounds like someone's in high when
You
they need
know.
to be in low. What about the road trip out there? How long did it take you guys?
The first trip we took the top way along the 40, and I think that was like 22 hours or something. So it ended up like being 3 days driving or so. But on the way back, we took the 20 to the 10, and that was way faster. I think it was like a 4 hours shorter, 5 hours shorter.
Oh, good. Thanks for the heads up, dude. I'm gonna hit that on the way back. The
Yeah,
reason I
yeah.
asked about how long the trip was is because you guys usually like going on road trips, don't you?
I guess so.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
You make it sound so boring. I'm sure you guys had fun.
Try to make the time go by as fast as you can.
Yeah, Riley says Whiskey Dave's ripping in the razor. Yeah, who knows what people are doing out there, man. Dude.
Hey, what on the road trip? What's your guys' go-to like when you hit the gas station or the snacks? You know, candies or what do you go for?
Always try and find like a Slurpee,
Oh,
or that's a must. And that and like some sour candy or something.
That dude.
Sour Patch Kids, man.
That's where you're
Yep,
at.
I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
Sour Patch Kids guy for sure.
What about
Yeah.
Are you
I don't-
trying to get Munchies flaming hot?
Those
No,
are
I
pretty
go
good.
for Chester's Flamin' Hot Fries. It's my go-to hot chip.
That is a good one.
what about the food in the hot box, like cheeseburgers at 8 p.m., jalapeno
Oh,
corn dogs?
no.
Yeah.
That's funny that you bring that up. One of our crew guys, Nick, that always road trips with us, goes everywhere at the races and stuff. And one of our main guys, he loves gas station jalapeno dogs. One of his favorite things.
Then my stomach hurts just thinking about it. I'm like
Yeah,
Myles.
I
I'm trying
can't-
not
Yeah,
to
there's
go
no
there.
way.
I'd crush some right now.
A jalapeno hot dog?
Love 'em. Right out of the AMP.
What about the little taquitos? Those aren't too bad.
I've never gone for it, just because mostly truck stops have like a Wendy's or something, you know, so you could just hit a little quick
Yeah.
sandwich or something, you know.
Probably some
Yeah,
chicken nuggets
I'm
or
there
something.
too.
Yeah.
Texas has some good shit. Hey, did you guys pass by? I think it's up by I-40. It's at I don't know, like the Big Texan or whatever, where they have that steak contest. There's like a
72-ounce
70.
steak or whatever.
Yeah, the free 72-ounce steak.
Did you guys go there?
No,
No,
I
we
saw the
haven't yet.
billboards. There's a lot of billboards about it though.
All right, I got a
Yeah.
good story about this. So when we went to Wheatland, we stopped there, and like my dad and my crew chief Brian, they're both big ass dudes, right? Like 250 plus, and they were like, "Yeah, maybe we could do it, like whatever." And both of them pussed out, couldn't even do it. And then I asked the lady, I'm like, "Who was the best guy?" Like I'm thinking like this, like soccer, rugby player or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, it was some like chick that was under 100 pounds. She ate 2 of those things." She ate the salad, the potato, and 2 of those steaks.
That's crazy.
World record.
That was like one of my buddies tried doing a 20 taco challenge at our local little taco place we always go to. Couldn't even get halfway done with it, but we ended up looking up a video of like the chick that had the fastest time doing it. And same thing, it was like a 100-pound little Asian chick, and she killed it in like 3.5 minutes.
Dude, how does it happen?
Love meat.
Mitch Guthrie said Junior is on his way home from Texas right now. What was he doing out there, Mitch? And then Kurt, I don't know how you say his last name, Kazmarek says, "Hi, Ronnie. Miss seeing you guys."
Yeah, I miss you guys too, Kurt. Miss seeing you at the races.
All right, so give us a little bit of a down low on results and then expectations for next time you go to Texplex. So what were your results, Myles?
Honestly, I'm not even too sure. I think I got 7th in a DNF in Turbo the first weekend, then another DNF in Turbo, and maybe a 5th or something overall. Just ended up winning the first moto in NA for round 1, then round 2 just did not go well for us at all. So it was just bad luck after bad luck. So ended up missing 3 out of 4 motos on the round 2. Ended up finishing 2nd behind Ronnie in Moto 2, so that was our best finish all weekend. So we're down there in points. No, we got the speed for it, so just gonna try and put a whole day together, all 4 motos, and start chipping away at that points gap.
Yeah, I saw that you had before you answer, Ronnie. Like I saw that you had some really good lap times, but those lap times, even though they were 3 minutes long, they were still pretty close considering.
Yeah, it's once you get racing with everyone, all the lap times shorten up. You can't quite carry the same speed that you used to. Track starts deteriorating and all that. So once we start racing, everyone's about the same speed. So like just going back to, I got to work on my starts, make sure I can start getting top 3 starts, get out to the lead early, and get in that clean air.
Dude, how do you even practice starts though? You just go out to like the driveway and just start moto and starts down in the driveway, or what?
Pretty much just ask someone to start dropping the green flag for me at random times.
Dude, for real.
Maybe
And
hit the
so,
local
what about
speed
you,
gun or
Ronnie? You did
something.
pretty good though, didn't you?
Yeah, not too bad. So the first round, turbo, I had a DNF in the second moto, so that kind of took us out. And then the RS1, I went 2-1 for the first overall. Of course, Myles having that bad luck in the main. So that set us up good for round 2 in the 1000 class. And round 2, just kind of took it conservative in the turbo, made sure I finished. Didn't push too crazy. Ended up with a 4.3 for fourth overall, and in the RS1 with 3.1 for first overall again. So had some good luck on the NA side for those first 2 rounds for sure. Everyone was kind of getting crazy ahead of me on the starts and adoring each other and stuff, and I kind of got to capitalize on that. So unfortunate for Myles for sure. You got the short end of that stick, but good for us for sure.
Dude, okay, so I got 2 questions then hearing both of you guys talk about that. Like the first thing that I want to know is like how hard is that track, I guess, and all the banging, the freaking MMA style driving on the cars. And then the second is like how fast is that pace for the first 3 dudes, the whole moto?
The track's not too bad on the car. Most of the landings are pretty smooth. They got some downside to them, but if you make some mistakes, you can definitely start tearing up your car. But yeah, that top 3 pace that you have to run, especially right out of the gate, because I think if you look at the times, it was like the top 8 were pretty close. So wherever they lay out on that start, it's just honestly, what did you say again? I forgot the second part of that question.
No, like, well, I was kind of going, like, I was trying to get my head wrapped around, like, let's just say you get a 5th place start. Like, how easy is it going to be to get through to the lead? Like, or can you only make it to, like, maybe 3rd or 2nd with the amount of time that you have?
So they actually added a mandatory caution in this year. So that actually gives it like a little bit of help halfway through. You can restack the field, close that gap back up, but it just makes it just as hectic as the first start again. So you got to be kind of a little bit patient with it. Can't make the amount of moves that you really want to because you got to protect a little bit more.
Dude, that's pretty sick that it's 2 moto format like motocross, though.
Right.
I think that's so cool.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Ronnie? You kind of have the same. Well, how hard was it on your cars? Because you have a wing, so.
Yeah, it just all depends. Like in the heat races and stuff, not too bad. But once we get to the mains and the track's really deteriorating, there's a lot of ruts. You just have to make sure you can't side load it too hard in there, break axles or hubs. Just making those mistakes, like Myles said, to where you would end up breaking parts.
Yeah, and then what about the pace though? Because in that you got what you say a 3rd in the second pro turbo moto.
Yeah, I mean the pace is high for sure. I just kind of made sure I got a pretty rough start in the main and got my way up to 3rd, and then was kind of cruising until the halfway. And then me, Kyle Cheney, and Cody Miller were going after it pretty good there for the last 3 laps. I ended up making the pass for 2nd, and then Kyle got me back. So it was a fun race for sure, and the pace is super high in the top 4 or 5 of the turbo class.
Dude, I know you want to be up there, Myles, definitely for sure in the future. But like, how was it battling with those dudes? Because you don't really get to dice with those guys very much, Ronnie. So was they like different than the guys you're used to being around on the track?
Yeah.
It's definitely. Oh, sorry, Myles, go.
It's completely new faces for me. Pretty much all those guys out there I've never raced against before. So back in the Lucas series, like I kind of had an idea what Brock would do or Robbie. So getting in behind some of these new guys, it's almost like I have to relearn it again, just like see what their instincts are when they're driving.
Same with you, Ronnie, or are you a little bit more used to it?
Yeah, no, it's still different for sure. I mean, where we're used to kind of Luke Soil battling the Razors, and there's 2 or 3 fast guys, and we kind of check out from the group a little bit, and then you're kind of one-on-one battling per se.
Yep.
In the UTV class, this was like a whole, you have 4 or 5 people going for one spot almost the whole time. So you battle someone in front of you, and now the guy behind you is caught up and now is trying to battle you. So it's definitely something where you have to be very precise about the moves you make and make sure you get them done quick.
Dude, I feel like you'd be so much more down for that because it's so much more moto.
It looks, and just not being there, but it looks just like kind of like short course racing, but more aggressive. You know, like those guys. I mean, yeah, you guys like top 5 dudes are slamming around.
Yeah.
I mean, Lucas, that happened, but it wasn't so much, like so often. It seemed like
You were kind of on a tight leash at Lucas too. Like you'd rub a little bit, and they'd be like, "Hey, 957, that's a warning."
right.
I don't think they handed out a single warning all weekend out here. So
Dude, getting
it's just kind
rowdy.
of get as rough as you want.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like NASCAR. You know, if you get rubbed and then you're allowed to rub back. You know,
Yeah.
so it's kind of a respect deal. Like you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. So it's like you take me out, I'm going to take you out twice as hard. So it's kind of a respect deal.
That makes sense because that's that I didn't even think about that, but having like Lee or those guys, you know, on the radios yelling at you or pushing you back, like, yeah. So obviously it's gonna grow and be more aggressive.
Dude, Greg yelled at me so many times.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's given me an earful a few times, but I feel like that's how it should be though. Like someone hits you, you just rub them back. You don't need the race director commenting on it in the ear. So just handle it between you and him on the track, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. When's the next race in Texplex?
April 17th.
April 7th. Oh, that's like not too far then. What's the prep jobs like now then? Since, well, I don't know what you guys got to do to your cars, but like what's the plan for, well, basically just practice hole shots 24/7, I guess.
Yeah, so I brought my my cars back to my shop. So going all through the RS1, that car got pretty beat up. It ran more motors than it needed to, and the turbo, we just got to pull that motor out, start working on it. We have came with a new idea, so we think that I think we got something that's going to make it last.
I feel like Myles' new idea has something to do with a big ass wing. Yeah, like massive, like maybe twice the size of what Ronnie bought. Like, I mean, Chuck said.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Ronnie? You leave your cars there, or you bring them back?
Yep. So both my cars are out there. We stayed an extra day and just washed them, prepped them, kind of just looked over everything, changed some stuff, and left them out there. And then I'll take my RS1 out to Mud Nationals, actually, the High Lifter Mud Nationals. That's the weekend before. Race it there, and then we'll come back to Texas.
Wait, Mud Nationals has a race?
Yep. Yeah, they partnered up with that Cross Cross X or whatever it is side-by-side series that's in Oklahoma. And they're like kind of doing some races together. So racing in Arkansas at Mud Nationals also.
Does that mean you're going to put portals and 44s on there?
No, so it's a short course race. It's they have a short course races along with all of their mud events.
Dude, I think we need to get you another car.
How's the track lay? Is it going to be like Monster Jam where you just get with it, like single big booters?
I
Single
have
to flat?
no idea.
What's it going to
I'm
be?
not sure. I hope so. I mean, that sounds kind of cool, you know?
Dude, you would be the master at that because right out in front of IMG, he's got this thing called the gutter gap where you just fly off the street and land right on the pavement.
I think I've seen a couple of Instagram videos.
It's fun, you know, like when customers want to test the car, it's a great place to
Or
do
if
it.
a guy like Craig Scanlon lets you use his and you just have to film an Instagram video real quick.
Got to break it in for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Check the ball joints.
That's going to be pretty fun, though. You're not going to do that, are you, Myles, that race?
No, I probably won't make it out to that one.
Dude.
Wow, I've always wanted to go to Mud Nationals.
Everybody keeps talking about what's this
We
like
should
Mud
just-
Nationals
I'm
thing?
I'm not trying to race either. I just want to go watch.
Don't
dude,
you have to have those
Portal
special?
Boys and
Yes.
TSL boggers, blah blah.
But don't you have
Me
to
and
have those
RJ will
special rubber
also be
pants,
out there
though?
doing that.
Don't
Yeah,
you
I
need
don't know. I
special
might
rubber
just have
pants,
to-
though?
Yeah, we have them on the way. They're called Gator Waders.
Do they dude. So what is that? Send me the Amazon link. Maybe we'll make it out there. If I order Gator Waders, it'll give me an advantage to like get a plane ticket and get out there.
Man, you need pit support, Ron?
Well, right now it's just me and RJ heading out there. So,
Sounds dangerous.
yeah.
That's gonna be fun. So we always ask that question on the Dirt Life. I think I asked you guys if it's what's the Little Smokies or pizza rolls. You can never answer pizza rolls if you're going to Mud Nationals. You always have to answer Little Smokies out there.
No, I think I'm still gonna answer pizza rolls. I'm not gonna lie. I've got to stay true to myself.
I don't know, dude. You might get shanked for having an answer like that.
Yeah, maybe.
How did RJ's face not get blown out by the LT80 at Camp Rager?
That's a good question. We don't really know.
What happened?
He basically got ran over by LT80, but he was totally fine. Nothing, no scrapes, no nothing.
His own LT80 or someone else on the course?
Someone else's.
Oh, dude. Did he have any hydration before he went out there? Make him all loosened up at least?
Yeah, he was plenty hydrated.
That's perfect. The full microwave off pizza rolls hit different. I don't know. Paul said, let's see here. There are 0 answers to that one. That's what Blaine said. That's hilarious. It's a mystery why RJ's face isn't blown out.
Mm-hmm. It really is.
Well, thanks for hanging with us, boys. Really appreciate it. I'm glad that you guys have a plan to go to Texas, have bigger wings, wear your cowboy hats a little bit more. You know,
Exactly.
Gator waders, whatever they're called.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get back out there.
Yeah,
This interview was so not serious about the races,
right.
but it was.
Was it supposed to be serious?
No, it's fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
This
we
is
did
way
great.
better.
I think we did
Way
great.
more
You
fun,
guys
yeah.
did great, man.
Yeah, you guys definitely did it. And the nice thing about it is Myles was sitting on the couch while his dad ordered a wing on Amazon.
Yep.
That's a win.
Dude, huge win.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to compare the size of your wings next time you go. Hey, so you said you have a new plan for your wing, Ronnie?
I just got to fix it up. I just need to get some hardware out there and probably through bolt it instead of just a Tex screw, and we'll be back in business.
Check screw.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah, it was like a little self tapper holding her on. Just wasn't quite cutting it.
How long did it last then? Like 10 seconds?
No, it lasted the whole first moto, practice, qualifying, everything. It just broke had to be the last couple laps of the main.
Did they find it out in course, or was it just hanging there?
Oh no, it was only one side, so it was just flopping.
Oh.
So it's fixable.
Nice, dude. You got it covered. The dude in Destroy Boys asked, when are you guys going to come back out to Glamis again?
Whenever Camp Rager round 3's happening, I guess.
Yeah, probably not till next season.
Yeah. Probably
Good.
done till all the heat's gone.
That's actually fine, though, because that swing set jump is totally blown out. It needs some time for the wind to rebuild it.
Yeah, it looks pretty hammered now.
And Myles did you know Myles got a 450L?
No.
Yeah.
We're riding dual sports?
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
got
I
one.
just got one a couple weeks ago.
Hit me up.
Dude, Ronnie, are you going to join the
Did you
club?
use that?
No, that's how I hurt myself.
No 2 wheels for you, just 4?
Yes, exactly.
Dude, well, Myles, dude, I'm still going to get one, dude. We're going to all have to go.
Mhm.
Let's do it. I can ride I can cut over that one mountain from whatever that is, Lake Forest, and drop back in on Temecula or whatever.
Yeah.
So I made it to the top of the mountain, but I haven't found a trail that drops down in there yet. So
You know how to get over there?
Yeah. if,
yeah, so we can just
main
meet up at the
divide,
top or
to,
something.
Like Santiago Canyon or whatever.
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
Oh,
there.
okay.
Santiago Peak.
Dude, it sounds like this is your guy that has the trails
Yeah.
right here, Myles.
Oh yeah, I'll hit you up a little bit later this week or something. We can try and go ride.
Yeah.
Dude, heck yeah. Paul Yaw says, what the fuck is that? Is that growing out around Myles' head?
Paul's always got something to say.
Dude, always, right? He told me I had nice pants on the other day. I don't know what that means, if it's got like a hidden meaning or something on it. All right, thanks, boys. I really appreciate you guys coming on and talking to us. We had a really good time. But on a serious note, you guys did do a good job at Texplex. I always saw you guys at the top of the charts. It's going to be hard to beat those boys that are around there and having like all their time over there last year. And it's good to see that all the West Coast guys are getting out there and getting competitive.
Oh yeah, thank you for having us on the show. It's a ton of fun, and whenever you want us back on, for sure.
Right on. Yeah, thanks for representing the West Coast out there, and thanks for trying to convince James to get out there too.
Oh yeah.
Right on. Thanks, boys.
All right.
See you guys.
Thanks, dudes. We'll see you later. Dude, that was rad. I'm stoked on those kids, man. So, all right.
So rad.
Thank you guys very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. I think it was only a half hour or so. But as we log off, check out that bad boy back there. Got the KMC wheels all painted up, looking sick. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good Thursday. And have a good weekend if we don't see you. Later.